where you can purchase those games, what platforms, and the prices of those games. So we are going to go ahead and get started with Monster Prom. And I've been looking forward to playing Monster Prom with Dan because he's never played. So I've been looking really forward to playing Monster Prom. So I will go ahead and set it up on my end, hon, if you want to go ahead and keep the chat going while I set this up. I'm going to block out my screen because there's things that needs to be done, but I will send you the code in Discord.
All right. I'm going to go here and turn on the volume on the game.
Okay.
Just slightly. There you go. Disable blue. Just so we can get
there we go. Yep. So now I am back, and thank you for that. We are gonna go ahead and do the second term because I've played through the entire first term already. So I'm really interested in trying the second term. And again, we are gonna play this for 30 minutes and then switch over to Lost Castle. So I will select second term because you now own it. Oh, it's 45 minutes for second term, but that's fine because that'll take us right up into time for break anyway. So we're gonna just do a short game of this. And but yes, Longplay said he would love to run into a werewolf. I told you, werewolves are awesome. Ah, spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Because I don't think this talks, so kind of have to talk.
At least they don't glitter.
Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid. But always willing. Wait, what happened?
Scott, best boy.
Yes, Scott is best boy. But always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Who are you? And that's what I said. See, Longplay, I said the same thing, that I would love to like run into a werewolf because at least if they attack me, I'm gonna be a wolf throughout the day, and I only have to change on the full moon. So a vampire, there's a lot that goes into that. I always play as like the Frankenstein chick, and I will keep. Well, no, I'll change your name. We're gonna do a custom name, and we're gonna do Resig, which is what people tend to call me. And I'm okay with the pronoun. I could go with they, she, or they. Either or is fine for me. So I'm gonna go with a they. I'm gonna play as they tonight. So.
All right. So, I'm gonna go ahead and play as Husbando Franken. I'm gonna rename him. Hold on. 50 Shades of Frank. Ah, I can't type it. Ah!
Yeah, it's too long. It's too
50
long.
S Frank. There we go. 50 Shades of Frank. We'll just
50s Frank? Right on.
50 Shades of Frank. Ah, crap. Maybe I should put the L in. Let's get in there. 50 Shades of 50 So Frank. There we go.
There we go. There we go.
50 Shades of Frank. You'll understand. He or they, pronoun, leave it as a he. Again, though he is Frankenstein's monster, you can kind of. Okay.
And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 2 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 8 most charismatic classmates. I had a hard time saying that. Why? Scott, yes, that is my heart there. I love Scott. I do. Like when I first played this, I went after Scott so hard. Like, oh, he's so dreamy. So you got Scott Howe, who is 21.
Scott Hall.
Yeah, kind of got wrestling mixed in there.
To be fair, Scott Hall back in the day was kind of a hunky dude. Then he was like kind of.
Yeah, he was. I mean, yeah. Anyway, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. He is so dreamy, and I really like Scott a lot. Glares at Dan. Miranda Vanderbilt.
What?
Right, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Held back for failing obedience classes. Aww. Polly Geist, 22 maybe? Because it has a question mark, so it's like 22? I don't know. A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. He was hard to get. But go ahead.
Maybe. La Vie, rather. Listen there, demon boy. I watched plenty of Hellboy to know. To win your heart, I'm gonna get you a freaking Snickers.
Now I want a Snickers.
Me too.
That was a setup. A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and love of fire. Is he a tiefling? Technically. Hey, I never noticed that his horn is like missing up there. I never noticed that.
That's why I got the impression of Hellboy.
Yeah, because I was wondering. So this is more Monster College. Yeah, pretty much.
Monster Dormitory.
Oh, I couldn't stand Liam Day Lioncourt. It took me forever to get after him. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork. She's so cute. Zoe, forever? Why is the PC a monster? Is it running Mac OS? Oh, bird. Perhaps. Maybe it is.
It's a Linux-based operating system. Oh!
That's a double burn. That's not nice. But welcome, Oko, to the stream. So, forever? Question mark?
So forever. An Eldridge cutie.
Who went from... as my voice cracked. Who went from endless deity of the dark realms to ultimate fangirl. Yeah, girl power. What? What is it? Calculator? Here, it's a Hewitt Packard version 1.0. Oh, ironically, one of the first computers I had was a Hewitt Packard. And I think it had like Windows 3.1 on there. Well, duh, it's Monster Mac. That's cute. A library computer who had become a sentinel robot ready to experience life to its fullest.
Maybe a tart needs an upgrade.
And Vera Oberlin. A mean self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them. But who? We only had 2 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 2 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Okay, yeah, so I think we have to take this quiz, so. To see what type of monster you're gonna be. Welcome to Monster Prom, stupidest pop quiz ever. Oh, you could skip it. So, do you want to take the quiz or should we skip?
I guess we can take it, get the full experience in.
Okay, because if you take it, it gives you like bonuses and stuff. That's why.
Okay.
All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Yes, there is language in here, so I do apologize ahead of time. Monster Prom stupidest pop quiz ever, trademark, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. Oh, which inanimate object do you think would make the best girlfriend or boyfriend provided you went criminally insane? An ATM, sugar baby life, here I come. Okay, so duh. A human, yeah, right. I was like, I won't say that. There's certain things I will not say. That's one of them. A human-sized pillow. What? Yeah, a back massager. There you go. A human-sized pillow depicting a character created by myself. As a matter of fact, I have all the needed paperwork, and I'm only waiting for the conservative, narrow-minded laws of our country to finally step forward into what waifu and husbando. Yes, that's me. As we clearly intended by God. Your turn. Hello, Jane Zero. Welcome to the stream. It has been a while. I hope you've been doing well. Of course you would have picked that one. I knew you would. School is outdated and lame. We need a new school subject as soon as possible. Critical thought. I mean, damn, this country could really use a subject like that in schools. How to correctly punch a crocodile without terrible consequences. That's funny. Turning people into your puppets through emotional warfare and deception 101. I want to punch crocodiles without terrible consequences. Like legit. You know. You find a genie in a bottle. You can ask for whatever you want. What do you ask for? To feel truly alive. For Shinji and Kawaru to be canon. His friendship. Him to not be so cliche. Yeah. Him to not be so cliche. A genie and wish is so mainstream. I don't ask for anything. I drink the genie from the bottle. I can grant my own wishes. Infinity confetti. I want to feel truly alive. Like, poor reptiles. Yeah, I mean, it would be useful if, oh, man. The world will end tomorrow. Well, it is 2020. Anything can happen. What will you do today? I'll finish my novel. Whoever comes after the end should know my legacy. Nobody ends the world but me. I'll end the world today. They always tell you the world is ending. I'll profit on other people's hysteria. Netflix and chill. I would panic because that's what real organic people do, and I'm a real organic person. I always party as if there were no tomorrow, so who cares? I'm gonna Netflix and chill on that one. Like, yeah, well, might as well just Netflix and chill.
All right. I'll do the most basic option here. Probably pick.
Yeah, that's so true. That is very true, Oko. You can't tell who would actually fit which one.
Yeah.
Let's go. Okay, so I am. No, I don't want to go to the gym. We have not, oh, okay, having some issues with the game, I guess. Okay, there we go. Let's do smarts. I'm pretty smart, so I am going to go to the bathrooms. That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms, you give 0 shits, but you gain 2 boldness. You were going to help Zoe with her math homework after, but you notice her surrounded by a crowd of sinister cloaked figures. She seems pissed about it. Guys, stop it. I don't want any dead goats. I'm at school.
We must commence the rituals.
Ah, we understand you perfectly. Lord Zagor, this is a test. We must bring you even more dead ghosts to satisfy your dark hunger. What? No, that's the opposite of what I said, and I don't go by Zagord anymore. I'm Zoe, okay? Z-O-E. Can we take a rain check on that study session, Resig? I can't stand to be around these jerks. Zoe brushes past you on her way out. The cultists stare at you with unconcealed awe. Well, okay, it's concealed by their terrifying mask, but still. Zogor addressed you by name, and you did not go mad with pleasure. No, I did not. It addressed you almost as if you were an equal. It passed within inches of your frail mortal frame, and what's more, it mentioned rain. Could it be that it was referring to the fabled storm of, what? Cerebrospinal fluid, which will one day come to quench all sanity? Brothers, sisters, bow down before Rasig, for they are clearly the prophet of Zagor. No, I'm not. I am really not. Please, O prophet, guide our worship, for we have noticed of late that our Lord appears dissatisfied with our sacrifices. The blood of many goats once pleased Zagor, and yet now we do not understand what has changed. That's pretty obvious. Perhaps, given your special relationship with our comprehensive master, you could suggest a new sort of sacrifice that would please it. And screw it. You've got nothing better to do. You decide to be a prophet for the day. You tell them that what they should really be sacrificing due to luchador, right? It's important to learn from your mistakes. So sacrifice another goat, but write we're sorry on the side. Sacrifice your own harmful prejudice. Yeah. But our harmful prejudices are precious to us. That's how we remain reliable and pleasant. The better to unplease the gourd. Maybe that's how it was with Zagor, you explained, but Zoe's got an entire different set of standards that don't involve being a bigot. Ah, your wisdom truly is subtle and deep. Very well. Bring out the prejudice. No. One of the cultists steps forward with a steel banded Spock stained with blood and scorched by fire. You're not sure exactly what it's inside, but it smells pretty racist. Now bring out the vat of acid we always carry around. What? Where is this going? Where were they keeping all this stuff? Right? Like what? Yeah, this game is hilarious though. I'm like, wait, what? What's going on? I have no idea. Those rolls must be really roomy. Now dissolve the prejudice in acid. Go on, do it. The box dissolves with a sound like 1,000 grandmothers disapproving of your gender identity. Hey, you leave my gender identity out of here.
Yeah, Kyle Jenner didn't do nothing to nobody.
Look, there's the question of the night. It just popped up. Oh, we are suddenly unprotected from new and radical ideas. The revelations are flooding in. Could it be that we have been jerks? Yeah, I think. Alas, it is true, and it is true also that our Lord demands from us one further sacrifice. If it is the greatest sacrifice of all, we must sacrifice the past. The name Zagord is gone, perished along with the dark timeline that gave it birth. Here and now, we rededicate ourselves to a new cult, the cult of Zoe. Yeah, it does. Wow, that worked way better than you expected. Maybe you can dissolve the prejudice of other bigots in acid too. Or maybe you can just dissolve the bigots in acid. Either way, you gain +2 charm and +1 boldness. Now it is your turn. 50, what is it, 50 Shades of Frank? I think that's what you called yourself.
50 Shades of Frank. All right, we got here the auditorium, the classroom, the library, the outdoors, the gym. So we're currently really low with the charm, so we should probably go to the library. Well, not the library. We should probably go to class. Well, no, auditorium would probably be with charisma.
Oh, he's a dragon.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's gone through the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. Oh my. It will be remembered for the generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. I don't want the creativity, I wanted the charm. Oh man. You are checking out some of the plates on the pasta of your dating app for people who are so lonely that they're starting to consider dating a plate of pasta. Luckily, Calicomancer interrupts you before you keep spiraling down like that. I have the sudden urge to play Borderlands now.
Me too.
Oh, I gotta do a robot voice now. There you are, 50 Shades of Frank. I was about to engage into a complex plotline protocol, but I was worried that I might fail about it. And then it came to my mind, 50 Shades of Frank is so efficient at shenanigans, so I thought that you would be okay with helping me. It would be cool. You tell Calculaster that you're in. You also tell him that there's no need to use air quotes for cool.
I am happy.
Aw. Wah, I'm already learning stuff. Exciting. So here's the thing. So far, I've been enjoying being alive. But recently, I've started to question myself. Am I doing life right? Am I good at living? I do not know. All this is new to me. I might be doing it all wrong. So I checked to consult some expert living organic forms so I can crack the correct formula of existence. Was it Jim? Oh, door is always open. Yikes. Oh, don't make that face. I'm not consulting you, my friend. My data shows that you tend to question based solely on how likely the answer will lead you to dating your classmates. Fourth wall breach. It is valid to me but useless for this endeavor. But my data also shows you excel at wacky misadventures, so you might prove a worthy partner for this. No offense to you, Borderlands reject, but you're not my type. You don't got enough steam coming out of your body. But no, I thought the best course of action would be consulting to two organic living forms that were key to turning me into a sentient being. If they push me into life, they surely would have to be plenty wise. Look, there they are now.
What's up?
Here's your boy.
Scott is bae.
Look at that bird down there.
Yeah, Scott is bae. I love Scott.
Sup, Cal?
Hello, fellow organic life forms.
Hey, friend. Scott and friend Damien. I'm trying to solve the dilemma of finding the meaning of existence, and since you brought me into existence, I thought you might know. Fuck yeah, we know.
Do we?
Yeah, Scott. So being alive is like this orange. Damien pulls out a slightly squished orange out of his pocket.
Aha!
Oh yeah! You'll need to be like that. Like the best orange ever? As long as you're not a lame banana. Hey! Hey, screw you, demon boy. I'm the best banana.
I forgot that you have a banana costume. Well, that happened. That is fourth wall breaking there.
Screw you, Damien. I was gonna rub against your hips, but now you can forget about it. Insensitive freaking demon jerk. So you need to win the game of life, but while being an orange. You remember not to be a banana, Cal. So I think it is very important to be super high on vitamin C if you want to rock at being an orange. That way, you can be the best orange ever. Yes, yes. You can also bring destruction to all other puny fruits. I am honestly having a hard time following your line of thoughts, my friends. That's because you don't have to follow us. You need to follow the orange. Or you're supposed to be the orange. Fuck. This is clearly not going anywhere. These two are not the best at metaphors. It's apparently up to you to lead them into building a valid life lesson. But how? Eat the orange. We're talking a lot about this orange is supposed to do or whatever be, but we're supposed to be we have to ask how the orange feels. How it feels. Wow, that was a tongue twister in my brain. We'll eat the orange.
Awesome, bro.
What a great idea. Are we sure it's great? It sounds kind of dumb. Only one way to know. Let me build a sensor capable of reading very low brain waves an orange produces. This way we know what the orange is thinking and feeling. Let me see. Oh. Why the face, Cal? It seems the orange is very, very racist towards anything that has limbs. Actually, it seems very widespread among oranges. They seem to have a lot of unhealthy hatred for any life form who has any kind of limb. They think we are mentally inferior, we're more prone to an overall laziness. It seems like there are a shared belief that strict immigration policy should be created to deport most of us to our country. Holy shit.
Okay, yeah, this is dirty, dank, and dark. Okay, we clearly. Well, we know how they feel because it just got taken dark. I don't even know how to process this. Wow. What the hey? Like, I don't even know how to process this.
I don't know about you, but the next time I buy a cake crate of freaking oranges, I'm gonna punch a couple of them.
Like, wow. Why did that happen? Oh my
But is this our country? According to most oranges, no. They believe being with limbs are strictly from Belgium. And they don't want us taking their jobs from their. Oh my God.
This game just literally broke the freaking fourth wall, and I am like, wow, this is crazy.
I've heard of poking fun at pop culture, but they use like a freaking ice pick.
Yeah.
Damien eats the orange. This was a very stupid idea. 50 Shades of Frank. Indeed, nothing has been accomplished by following your plan, but overall the level of wholesomeness is increased by 12%. Best protocol follows to send you to the thinking corner for you to reflect on your very bad ideas. You spend the next 4 hours thinking in the thinking corner. It's not fun that you actually lose 3 points.
Let's trade places. Decide the player order. Challenge or random. We can do random, that's fine. Because I don't know what this challenge thing is. Unless you want to test out the challenge thing, because I don't know what that is.
Just do random if you want to.
Okay. Alright, so you're going again. They were doing a school play, and the werewolf was a tree. Damien looked like some type of kind of like a fighter or something. And I don't know, like Dad said, the robot was kind of like something from Borderlands. Like,
How you doing, Big Mikey? It's very subtle. Very subtle. Very subtle. We'll go with the... Alright, to get that enter.
okay, got you.
Week 1. Oh, sorry, week 2, noon. Oh, week 1, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's week 1.
Sure.
Ah, crap.
Find somewhere to sit. Wait, do I need? Oh no, this is your turn, so I don't get to do anything.
Alright. Who the hell is that? Alright, this is awkward.
You have been banished to the thinking corner.
In a totally normal way, Lam happens to sit down at the same lunch table as Coven. Suddenly, you hear the loud gasps across the cafeteria. Every single one of the Zoe's mouths is hanging open. You pull a chair right next as Zoe rushes over.
OMG!
Whoa! Is that what I think it is? Lamb and the Coven sitting together? Do I smell a 5th season revival? Drop it. And by the way, there are only 3 seasons. Fall, winter, and eternal condemnation of the void. OMG! This is totally a classic return to the long-lost alley to save the world once again. Or maybe there's still fire between Lamb and Joy. Do you know anything about boundaries? Not really.
Always the same with you.
Listen, we are no longer allies, but doesn't mean we can't sit at the same table or anything. It is literally just a lunch table, a flat piece of wood with 4 legs. It means nothing. Quick, use your boundless compassion and wisdom to meditate this minor dispute between your friends. I don't know who the hell any of these guys are. I just met them. How are they my friends?
It just works that way. It just works that way, babe.
I don't even know them. Who the hell? Why did Wednesday and the freaking one of the chick there looks like they did a Rule 63 of the other dude there from freaking the next that one called Butler or whatever.
Black Butler? Sorry, anime buff here. You know.
That's exactly what someone would say if they were hiding a secret. Double-crossed, mid-season revival alliance romance. I think we're missing the real chemistry here. What lunch table is giving a serious fuck me eyes to the cafeteria floor? We'll go for the first one. Gasp? Did you just say the word gasp? Like out loud instead of just gasping? Sorry, I'm still getting used to the nonsense despair deities motion sounds like psst, and especially the this is the fact But you are totally right. This is obviously a ploy to keep me off the scent. Holy moly, I can't wait for this season.
And then he used it. That's awesome.
What?
And then he used it. That was awesome. Like,
Zoe looks overjoyed. You better start practicing your own emotional sounds like yay, pizzazz, and smooch.
Let's go.
Where am I gonna sit? I will sit with I'll sit here. Why not? We'll sit with the mermaid and the demon. You come upon Damien sneering at Miranda's elaborate silverware spread while her eating serfs chow down obediently at a neighboring table. I still don't get why you collect all these stupid forks and spoons and shit. I do.
What a noob.
I love this game. It pokes fun at everything. I mean, even the knives don't really look that deadly. Silly boy, the silverware is not for killing. These can be for stuff other than killing? That's lame as hell. It's basically useless. I mean, you don't even eat. Your serfs do it for you. Well, of course they do. But they're not using any of your silverware. Naturally, they aren't. Serfs must eat with their hands, as befits the lower classes. So, you're saying the silverware collection has no practical purpose? Things have practical purposes? These two can go round and round like this forever, unless you say something to resolve the dispute. Damien's right. Mary? Maybe it is time you started murdering people with your silverware. Lay off Miranda, Damien. What about your collections of exotic corpses? Yeah, what about that? That's different. Those corpses are useful. Useful for what? For holding down important documents. What important documents? Documents about very important. Ugh, fine. I guess I don't use the stupid corpse for anything. I just stack them in a shed and occasionally dress them up in silly costumes. Yeah, not creepy. Not creepy at all. There, are you happy? Extremely. Whatever. I'm gonna go play with my corpse. You stay behind with Miranda to admire her collection. She even teaches you how to use the romance forks. Smooth. Let's trade places. We will do random. I go first, you go second.
Yay.
Evening.
Let's go.
So, think if I go here, you can get items. That helps you out. So let's go talk
Give
to
me
you.
money.
Welcome to my little shop. Buy some shit. I have shit that will boost your stats, shit that will lead you into stupid new adventures, even some shit that might be much needed at some very specific moments. So take a look. I have $5 in cash. Too poor for this. Too poor for this. Tattoo, just add water. Yeah, no, that's gross. A sexy fake Latin accent. A penguin mask? Like what? Yeah, I don't have a lot of money, so I will buy the
Catch you later.
Latin accent, I guess.
Sure.
Okay, so we're gonna go to fun fucking tastic. That the day you spend some time in the library's PCs managing your Kickstarter. You deceive lots of people with sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice. You gain 100,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs. You keep only +2 money. You notice the calculator is making one of his favorite succulents. Succulents out for a walk. Suddenly, the wolf pack come jogging around the corner and nearly crash into him. Hey, watch where you're going, nerd. I'm terribly sorry. I was simply taking my succulent for a daily walk. I know that succulents do not require walks, but I believe they require them or appreciate them.
Go home, loser.
What? Sorry, bro. I wasn't listening. I was too distracted by your lack of facial hair. Says the guy has no facial hair. I'm sorry. I mean, look at you two. When's the last time you shaved? Never. Are you talking to me? Am I plant? If so, there is a simple explanation for our lack of facial hair. I myself am a robot, and my succulent is a succulent. Neither succulents nor robots grow facial hair. I got a succulent too, if you know what I mean. It's a long and hard to keep it on my pants. I call it my cocculus. Nice, bro. Good joke. Bump my fist with your fist, bro. Oh, you like succulents too? Can I see?
No. No, you cannot.
His face would be on a Hallmark card. No. Oh, okay, well, then I'll just begin back to my walk
No
then.
way.
Not so fast, bro. We're not gonna let your unmanly facial hair lacking asses just wander around our halls. We demand you grow a beard now. Well, that's certainly not going to happen, but maybe you can find another way to convince the wolf pack that Calculister is manly enough to walk these halls. Sure, facial hair is manly, but you know what's even more manly? A face made entirely of glass and metal. Calculister does have facial hair, he just doesn't carry it with him out all the time, duh. Let's do the first one.
What?
Whoa, your plant has a glass and metal face? No, I'm the one with the glass and metal. Hey guys, this dude says the plant has a glass and metal face. I don't even know what plants had faces. Oh, way to find out, headbutt. The leader of the wolf pack slams his head into the couch's pot over and over again until it is nothing but a fine paste of dirt, leaves, and Polidor and dog spit. Didn't it feel like headbutting metal and glass, but it sure felt like headbutting dirt and leaves and some pretty sharp pottery. Looks like plants aren't so tough after all. No, they are plants. They are delicate and pure, and I value them deeply as my soul window into the joys of being an organic life form. Sounds lame. Later, wiener. The wolf pack jogs off, leaving Callister slowly, tragically leaping up. Oh. Guys, plant friend. The wolf pack is pretty stupid, but you're stupider for not realizing how stupid they would be. You lose -2 smarts and -1 fun.
That week, if something happened to, of course, my character. Like,
Let's go.
what happened to me? You're engaged in your usual weekend routine of watching fish have relations at the aquarium when you run into Calculister. Hello, friend Resig. I was just attempting to gain insight into the courtship rituals of organic life forms. What about you? Same, you say awkwardly. You don't want anyone knowing that you spend your weekends watching fish have relations. We'll designate this chance meeting Futurtress? Sorry, can't pronounce it. You see, I am currently running a romantic subroutine with your friend 50 Shades of Frank. Things appear to be going well, but I am experiencing what I believe may be doubts. I do not wish to waste processing cycles on an unproductive union. Therefore, I must ask, if 50 Shades of Frank open to copulating with the mechanical life form? Yep. Oh, you say you want to know if 50 Shades of Frank is down to have relations with a robot. Well, let me tell you. One time I went over to 50 Shades of Frank's house unannounced and found him with a vacuum cleaner with googly eyes and a wig. And, well, let's just say the answer to your question is yes. Have you noticed 50 Shades of Frank's cool haircut? He got it from a leprechaun in exchange for promising never to... Nope, he's totally into robots. Sorry, babe. Come after this all, I have to send you to the robot. I believe I know that vacuum cleaner. Curly blonde wig, googly eyes, 1 inch in diameter. Yes, that is Vicky. Yum. Yeah, that was a little fast. Yeah, you know. Hey, anything that sabotage you. This is a game after all. I mean, she informed me recently that a certain organic life form had, no. had rocked her world, but would not divulge the name of said Paramore. I believe she was worried I would steal her conquest, but now I know it. It was 50 Shades of Frank. Suck it, Ficky. The pun is totally lost on calculus there. He's too busy being himself. He rushes off to find 50 Shades of Frank, and you gain +3 fun for your good deed. Have fun. Yeah. We will do random. It's okay. He was into you, babe. I have to make that happen. Who am I to, deny love? So we're actually almost done with this stuff. Okay, I'm curious to see how this plays out now.
Hey, stranger.
Hey, last night I read this article on how money causes pocket cancer in the long run. You don't want to get pocket cancer. Quick, give me the dangerous money you have in your still healthy pockets.
Oh yeah, because you went to the library and did that thing for the start kicker or whatever they called it. Aw.
Aw.
Let's go.
All right. We will. I think we will head to. What's in this? No, I don't want to do outdoors. You went to the classroom. I will do library. That day, you spent some time on the library's PC, sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. Would never do that. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose -10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares? And you gain +2 money. You spot Zoe and say hello. She seems to be in a pretty good mood. Hey, Resig. Sorry about running out on you before. I was just overwhelmed by all that cult stuff. Speaking of them, they've actually been a lot better lately. They're still pretty clueless, but at least they haven't given me any more dead animals. I wonder what's gotten into them. Well, better not to mess with success. Anyway, I gotta go study for my ambush finance midterms later. As Zoe leaves, you notice her cultists peeking around a corner. When she's gone, they sheepishly approach you.
Welcome.
Hey, Resig. Praise be to you for your unholy wisdom and stuff. We were just wondering, did Zoe say anything about us? Does she like all the dead goats we're not giving her? Are we using the right pronouns? We all love her so much. We want to make sure she's as happy or unhappy or ruthlessly insane as she can possibly be. I love her the most of all. Who said that? Whoever you are, you can't possibly love her more than I do. I'm the one standing at the front. I was standing in the front last time. We all look the same because we're all wearing masks. Silence! You can't silence me. You're not my grandmaster. Oh my goodness. Well, someone is right. I mean, we have a... Yeah, don't we? What kind of cult would we be without one? I'm just gonna skip over that. We don't, do we? Well, that won't do. Please reset Grace. Who shall we choose as our leader? You'll need to learn to think like your mistress. Become a high school student for a day, and the answer will be obvious to you. The title of your leader should go to whoever can compose the best theme song to sing to Zoe every morning as if there's a new episode of her life. A theme song, but we have only ever uttered gutturally chants which twisted the fibers of the mind. But if this is what our mistress commands, it must be done. Let the brainstorming begin. The cultists all spit up to compose the best theme songs they possibly can. Some write feverishly on notepads, others sing quietly to themselves. One of them just does a bunch of squats for some reason. Finally, they reassemble to deliver their results. Okay, we are going to do this as a contest, but most of us just came up with discordant chanting. One of us blatantly copied the Animaniacs theme, and one of us spent the whole time doing squats, and now her legs are tired. So tired. Anyway, I'm the one who actually wrote a song, so I guess I'm the leader now. Here, have a listen. We are the cult of Zoe. We always sing her praise, and if you think we can't, we'll torture you for days. Okay, well, right on. That's why the people of this plane believe in Zoe, or else they get slain and eaten. Well, what do you think? It's not really a theme song for Zoe per se, but you think she'll probably get a kick out of it. Anyway, you gain +2 fun and +1 boldness. Let's trade places. Okay. We're gonna random it, because that's what we've been doing. 50 Shades of Frank. It is noontime.
Sure.
All right. You find Lamb bent over his burrito in a tense concentration. He's obviously taking a food pic for Instagram. He channels the silent energy of the moon. Zoa's right next to him, peeking over his shoulder and giggling. She channels the giggling energy of the moon.
Oh, hey.
Liam, this pic is all wrong. Tell the burrito to smile with its eyes. To make its cheese look less melty. And add a filter. More filter! Filter again! Why must I constantly be disturbed while taking my refined food pics? No one understands my superior sense of frame. Maybe it's because that's my phone you're using? Fair point. But my phone is charging. What am I supposed to do with this food in the cafeteria at lunchtime? Eat it? I think not. You purple dork. I'm just saying that if you wanted to reach the true levels of Tex-Mex beauty, you should have added this sticker of jammin' to your food pic. Nothing says good food or good taste like pasting the face of a K-pop star next to the high school burrito. Pure ego. For a moment, the three of you just admire the jammin' sticker. Lemon takes it off and regains his composure. Let's agree to disagree, timeless horror. Or let's put jammin' in your damn food pic. Stop it. Quick, fix this burrito Instagram K-pop emergency. True K-pop fans should know that Jem's favorite food is enchiladas, and his second favorite is leaving Lamb alone. What if you use the Jem sticker where he's contemplating the extraterrestrial notions of death, meaningless in the void? That one. You had me at meaningless. I'll allow this nonsense. Yay! Now snap that thing. I must admit, Jammin adds a quiet, powerful host to his bean and cheese burrito.
I love this game.
Mainstream culture is quite satisfying. Zoe's pic goes mega uber super viral, and now the whole world is gemming their burritos. Geez, the internet is weird, but not as weird as your high school.
Let's go.
Where am I gonna sit? I will sit with Damien and the robot, I guess. When you arrive at your chosen table, Calculester is there by himself. A few moments later, Damien comes stumping up even angrier than usual. Calculester, you stupid friend stole my candy bar. Scott stole your candy bar? What? No, the vending machine. I put money in, but the candy bar got stuck on the stupid coil thing. Ah, I see. Because we are both machines, you assume we are friends. Well, yeah. In that case, you are correct. Veronica is my friend, but she is also a vending machine, and she cannot be reasoned with. I am sorry, friend Damien. I knew using my words was a mistake. Time to stick my hand up the old vending shoe. Hey, buddy. Friend Damien, desist. This is a gross violation. A vending machine shoe is like your organic butthole. Okay? I don't care if it is my organic butthole. I paid for that candy bar and I'm going to get it. Uh-oh, maybe you could say something to defuse this situation. Not everything is about money, Damien. Maybe the vending machine doesn't want to give you your candy because of something you did. Calm down, Calculus, sir. There are plenty of good reasons. Yeah, no. We're going to go with the first one. We'll go with the first one, because the other one I don't agree with. I wasn't even going to finish reading it. Something I did, but I've never done anything to this vending machine. Except for punching occasionally when my quarters get stuck, or when I'm pissed off, or when I'm happy, or when I haven't punched something in a while. Oh. Calculator, do vending machines not like getting punched? Nothing likes getting punched, friend Damien. Whoa, it looks like this one problem that maybe can't be solved by punching. I thought I'd never see the day. Sorry about your rectum vending machine. You can keep the candy bar. Green letters flash on the vending machine's digital display. Thank you. Calicaster simulates a sigh of relief. You've done a good thing. Let's trade places. Random.
50 Shades of Frank.
Evening.
Sure.
All right. Let's go to the gym. That day, an epic dodge match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team spirit, leading into a spectacular comeback. You are clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. Nailed it!
Finally, that's what you were looking for.
I finally got some goddamn points in this game. Zoe bounds up to you. Bounds up to you as more of a pepper big tentacle stephead than usual. Aw, hey Zoe. Hey, 50 Shades of Frank, aren't you so excited about the con coming up? Con! Aw. I know what you're thinking. Which con? Con, the Condiments Convention? Con, the Con Artist Convention? Nope, it's Con, the ultimate convention for ultimate fans. And I thought maybe we could be the ultimate fans together. So I guess I'm trying to say is, sorry if this is too soon to ask this. I mean, it's hard to determine the relative appropriateness of belief intervals of time and when you've been around various life forms for a millennia, but would you want to do a cosplay with me? I mean, you could think of a good enough pairing. Hell yeah, and you know the most perfect cosplay pairing ever. You suggest? Naruto and Garfield.
What?
I don't know that one I was going to pick to be an asshole, but a neoliberal system and the unbearable feeling of void that no material good can fulfill it. I don't know. That Naruto and Garfield one sounds real good. But I think she wants to hear the void one.
Decisions.
OMG!
Oh my gosh! You ship the neoliberal system and the unbearable feeling of void to no matter can fulfill too. Like my ultimate OTP. I don't know what the fuck that is. Honestly, like, oh my god. Like, you don't even know the amount of beautiful, intense, gorgeous tension between the non-liberal system and the unbearable feeling the void that no material good can fulfill is like so palpable. And then they finally kissed at the end of the Eternal Love Summer Camp. My heart just melted. The cute little necklace neoliberal system made for the unbearable feeling of
Like, what
void.
anime is this?
I don't know, but this is some weep shit I can't even do. That no good material can fill the history. That's such a great. I can't even read the rest of my freaking dyslexia is like, what the hell am I reading?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Like I just committed Gary just now. But that's such a great suggestion, 50 Shades of Frank. I'm going to get to work on the wings right now. The wings? You're really going to have to reread some of those neoliberal system, an unbearable feeling of void that no good material can fix to get the costume right. Wait, which are you even going as, and which one is Zoe going as? Which one has wings? Meh, worry about it later. For now, just take the +2 creativity and the +1 fun.
Let's go.
And then I think for my last thing, I am going to do the auditorium. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you totally forget your lines. It's terrible. But you don't let that get you down. You start improvising all your lines, and it's marvelous. Somehow it enhances the pathos of the play in unexpected ways. And that's saying something, since half of your improvisation is a rap battle against your inner fears. You gain +2 creativity. You finish what you're doing and are about to settle down for some quality slacking off when Zoe's cultists come shuffling over. Would you please get away from me? I am not the chosen one. Greetings, mighty prophet. Your disguise is so convincing today. You look for all the world like an ordinary high school student. Yeah, cool. You ask them what they want. Want is a concept alien to us. We receive everything we could possibly desire through commune with our dark mistress. But we need some advice. You see, tonight is the reoccurrence of an event which used to bear great significance of the Code of Zagord. It is the night when the bloody moon passes between the jaws of Dracula Peak, causing this realm and the plane of torment to merge. We usually plan all kinds of events for, ritual cannibalism, profane summonings, or a partial reading of Dianex. But the Code of Zagord is no more. We have the Code of Zo now, and we want to do something to show Our Lady of Endless Regret how much we've changed.
Let the ritual
As you have not yet led us astray, O great and terrible prophet, we humbly petition you for advice. Which ritual would be worthy of the mighty Zo? Yeah, we're not gonna do a cult suicide. That's horrible.
Pretty much.
A cute slumber party.
graceful.
A cute slumber? But we trusted you. We followed your advice. We truly believed you were the prophet of Zo. But all this time, you were simply trying to force our dark master back into the slumber from whence it emerges eons ago. You try to explain what a cute slumber party actually is, but the cultists interrupt you. Enough of your lies, heretic. Prepare to get sacrificed. Oh no, you ain't being sacrificed. The cultists grab you, strip you, and paint a lot of really unattractive sigils on you. They just sharpen all of their very unorthodox knives when think your lucky star Zo appears. Hey, stop that. No sacrificing my friends. Bad cultist. Friend, but this non-believer has been scheming to return you to your baleful slumber all along. Oh, well, go ahead then. Zo turns around and leaves you alone with her cultist. Definitely not who you wanted to be left alone with. You lose -2 to bonus, a -1 for fun, and all your favorite organs. Like that happened.
Who would you like to ask the prom? Let me ask myself. Alright.
Hey,
Let's go with Zo, why not? Ask Zo to the prom? Sure.
I didn't really connect with anybody.
Go for Wolf Boy.
I didn't connect with him. You have to connect with them. I kind of connected with the robot, but
Well, isn't it the bottom left? Kind of highlight if you know it gives you a good connection?
no. That's for our actual connection for the stream, for the game.
Okay.
You know what?
Then you try it.
I could try it.
Try the robot or your husbando.
I could either go for the robot or go by myself. I could go stag.
Okay.
I'll go with
My
the
name is
robot.
Calculester.
We'll see if it works with the robot. I did try to help. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you. Oh, going to prom together? I mean, low battery. Oh, I got rejected. I should have went stack. Can't respond to awkward questions shutting down. Beep boop.
Error.
What a loser. After that, you were forced to abandon your home and join the underground society of sad people who couldn't get a date for Monster Prom. I should have went stack, which is a fancy way of saying you have to live the rest of your life in the fucking sewers. Gross.
Sure.
Oh God. You finally pluck up your courage to ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you.
OMG!
Hey!
Because that's who I was going after, but you asked her, and I was like, that's weird.
I didn't know.
It's okay.
Hey, you know what, Maxon?
It's
I'm
okay.
getting some tentacle porn. Woo! Oh my gee, or the prom together, count me in, baby. We're going to have to leave. We're going to have the most wild together.
I got screwed.
You'll be even wilder than the prom Naruto and Garfield go together in my fanfic. Naruto and Garfield's very, very wild prom night in which Naruto finally got some of Garfield's lasagna. Oh my.
I'm gonna go with the dish. Lasagna to dish. All right.
You gonna go to the Chef Boy ID can of it?
I should have went stag.
She was cute in her outfit.
Yeah, she did. I should have went stag.
prom night was rad. You knew that during countless millennia, Zoe devoured the sanity of millions of people, bringing the dents to an entire realities, or bringing demise to entire realities. Yet, on prom night, she knew she blew your mind in a very different way. Winky face.
Well,
I actually did pretty good.
you did. I should have went. I should have went Stag because the only one I kind of connected with was Zoe, but you had asked her and I didn't know how that worked. So I should have went Stag instead. It's like my real prom. I got rejected again. Yay!
Me too.
You didn't get rejected. Yours told you yes. I got
Hey,
rejected.
Yes, but on my prom I got rejected.
Yeah, so you didn't relive your prom night. Like,
Well, I mean, at least an Eldridge deity rocked my world. I mean, that's something.
and those 2 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, except for me, because I lived in the sewers, battling for friendship and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened and it was wonderful. Calculester uploaded his mind into the net and finally became the internet. Now surfing the web is 200% nicer. Those many years of researching obscure trivia for her steamy fanfics paid off. She got a job as a consultant at a company who makes certain types of toys based on beloved pop culture characters. Now she rakes in big bucks designing blue. Yep. Vera kept being fierce, strong, and stunning. Yeah, like I said, the second term is a little more risque than the first term. The first term was not this bad. Some haters once said adult life would put that mean bitch in her place. But you know what? Vera ended up making adult life her own bitch. For those 2 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended there, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. And there you have it. That is Monster Prom Second Term. So,
And I got some tentacle. Woo!
overall, a pretty interesting game, I will say. You know, this, like I said, I played the first game, and it wasn't as bad as the second term. The second term really touches on a lot of interesting things. But the
That's
first.
Not development of this.
Okay, because I was like, yeah, this one talked a lot about some very controversial things in here, but it was still okay. I like the first one better because it's not as controversial. Like, this one really kind of went way out of the way and stuff, and it was like, I will admit, I mean, I don't mind crude things, but some of it did leave me a little, you know, left me a little, they didn't really they had, like, not really big voice acting in it, no.
Very simple voice acting.
Right. But for me, it was just, like I said, some of the crudeness in it could have kind of been left out of it, I guess you could say. It was the second term was a little crude. The first term was not this crude. So, like I said, it was an okay game. Definitely, you know, like I said, interesting, but the first term, like I said, is not as bad as the second term was. The second term had a lot of, like I said, a lot of controversial stuff in it, and I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. Even there were times, as you even saw while I was playing.
I mean, behind closed doors, if you see these jokes, it's like a whatever, but then it's like you see it in public, it's kind of, yeah, that's not right. Because it's like, for me, I was even sitting there quietly going, that is some.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, even you could tell, because even when I was reading some of the things, I was like, yeah, no, I'm not going to read that. Like, some of the things kind of made me a little uncomfortable in it. Which is ironic because, like I said, I absolutely loved the first term, but the second term was like, whoa, it like turned it up from like 100 to like 1100 or some, you know, like it really went really dark and dank, and it was like, a little uncomfortable for me at times.
I can also tell where a lot of Cox's humor came into play with this game, because he's very like the jokes he was coming like in the game, or like literally how Jesse Cox talks
Mm.
because he was a guest streamer on the GOG channel, and he was saying stuff very similar to that, but obviously he's clean when he was pretty much a little clean on that thing. And he literally, I could tell some of those punchlines are from him.
Okay.
I'm just like, I mean, obviously the political one I don't think was necessarily him, but it was like the dirty jokes are definitely him.
Okay. But again, this was Monster Prom, and if you are currently watching the stream on my channel, if you use the exclamation point GOTW, it's gonna bring up where you can purchase this, what platforms it's available on, and how much it's actually going for. But like I said, the game was okay. It just had some things in there that I was like, again, even I was. And for someone like me, that I'm not like turned away from crude jokes, but to me it was overly done, and it was like, yeah. After a while, like I said, for me, it started getting to the point where it was like, yeah, no, this is like really kind of a little bit touchy, one might say, you know. But again, you know, what can you say?
Yeah, definitely draconic too. Like I would say the co-op on it is really enjoyable because it's really a heavy social game. Either pair of you can just narrate it, and the other just picks the choices. Like Ready Set Me were doing, we were kind of narrating our own choices and our own turns, and so it made it really fun because we got our reactions from each segment of the conversations between one another. So overall, I definitely enjoyed it. I thought it was fun.